In today's video, we are going to talk a little bit about branding and, uh, you know, building or creating a logo, outsourcing a logo for our new Legion website as well. We're gonna talk a little bit about choosing a domain and other cool stuff like that. And let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Adrian Diaz here with Hasta La Vista Boss, the place where ambitious people like you and I, we talk about how to create a side hustle, make it profitable, quit our jobs, become our own boss. That's a good plan, at least in my vision. So this is the third video in the series on how to build a lead generation website from scratch. I'm not a guru. I haven't done lead generation before. But this is good in my opinion because I'm sharing this stuff with you, so you can get inspired. I mean, you if you do stuff, if you take action every day, you learn so much. You learn not only how to build websites, but how to make money, how to build businesses, and a lot of stuff. And I'm so excited about this project. It's gonna take me some time to put it together, just because I have a lot of things going on as well. Even if I'm at home, unfortunately, it's a lot of work at home as well. So um, it's just gonna take me some time. I hope you're gonna find it useful anyway in the future when you're gonna see these videos, or maybe live here. If you are in the chat, say hello, please. Say who you are, and if you have any feedback, any ideas, anything that is related to the topic today, put it in the comments, and let's get some conversation going. As well, you can join me here on Zoom if you don't want to type, and it's easier to make it make it as well more fun to talk directly into the mic. Tom left a message here for us. Hi, I cannot join tonight. Important building project going on at the office. Okay, brother. Thanks for letting me know. As well, Roger said he's not gonna make it. He's gonna watch the replay. So thanks for letting me know, guys. That's awesome. I haven't had enough time or to take some notes about this topic tonight, but I kind of wanted to go into talk a little bit about choosing a domain name for this kind of business, or any business in for that matter. I mean, as you know, if you guys are doing some kind of online marketing already, if you build websites already, you know that you can build a website with a exact match domain, with a PMD, or that would be an EMD, PMD, or brand name if you want. So for this type of business, the funny thing is that exact match domain and how do you call it, PMDs, partial match domains, work like a charm in the local business. And that's one of the reason actually I took this domain name here that I have for this project, telehandlerplanet.com. It's a PMD, it's a partial match domain, because I have the keyword in here, telehandler, right? And I had the planet part in here just to make it kind of a little bit more cool. But it's to me, and I was actually watching and listening a few podcasts from Pat Flynn. To me, it's extremely important to build a website that's gonna be a brand. It's gonna be something that people will recognize. Will be something that people will easily share with other people, and how do you say? And it's an asset that is gonna be so much more valuable in the future if you build a brand around it, not just slam a domain name in there and make some money with an exact match keyword domain, which is fine as well, works great. But I'm the kind of guy who thinks long term. So if I want to build this website, Telehandler Planet, I want to build it with a YouTube channel, with Facebook, with all these social media around it, and promote it all over the place. Kind of what I've done with Hasta la Vista Boss. So if you Google Hasta la Vista Boss, you'll see that we have we have a map in here, we have the YouTube channel, we have Google My Business here and posts, even Google, which is awesome and it's funny enough. They actually linked my profile, YouTube profile, to my GMB, which is awesome. I'm not 100% sure how I have achieved that. Maybe it's because I have here on the Hasta la Vista Boss.net, I have the schema in there, so maybe that helped. But that's what I want to do. That's what I would love you to do as well. If you think to build a website, build it like a brand, not just throw an exact match there and make money with it, which is fine as I said, but it's not long term, So, go out there, and I use Namecheap. Oops, again, I had this problem before. I don't know what it is. I use Namecheap to buy my domain names. I'm not gonna log in because you'll see my other domains as well. Here I have the testing domains as well. If we start sending leads to the companies that we advertise in here for this type of trainings, or for any service that you decide to go for, your website has to be generic enough, because let's say one day we decide not to work with the guys that we advertise for this training here, right? So we have to be able to send leads to Bob the plumber, to John the plumber, to Peter the plumber. It doesn't matter, right? So don't choose a domain name if you go for exact match domains. Don't choose Bob the plumber London.co.uk. You know what I mean? I forgot to say hello to everybody in the chat. Velin, hello brother as well here in the Zoom chat. Where is this? If you want to unmute yourself, you can unmute yourself, Velin. At any time if you have anything to share, brother, just unmute yourself and let me know. Actually, I would love to hear everybody's opinion in here about this. I just dropped the link to the Zoom meeting if you guys want to join in the YouTube chat. But that's all about the domain names. Just make sure it's generic enough, and my recommendation is to build a brand, something that people will recognize. Like you see here, Hasta la Vista Boss. People say to me that it's a funny thing, it's a funny brand name. It's easy to remember, and that's cool. That's cool to know. So same with Telehandler Planet, right? We talk about telehandlers, and by choosing Telehandler Planet, I'm trying to say to everybody, hey, this is the place for you to come to learn about this stuff. This is the planet, right? This is I'm sure I don't need to explain myself. But that's my thought process anyway. All right, so let me see. As I said, I haven't put too many notes together today about this, and let me check the next point that I have, and it's about branding. So I can't see the colors properly. I have how do you call it? Oh, by the way, before I move on, do you have anything to add, Velin, or anybody in the chat to the domains? choosing a domain name. And where is this thing here? I have. So this is a website, 99 Designs, and they talk about how to choose, or everything you need to know to choose your brand color palette. I'm really bad with colors, as I was saying. Actually, these colors here was my friend Marty McLeod who actually recommended, because I don't know how to choose colors. Not only that I don't see the colors properly, but I don't know how to choose them properly. But then if you go to websites like this, if you have the same trouble as I do with colors, you go here to this website, or there are a few others out there, Canva as well, and they talk about how to choose the colors for a brand. And they tell you, of course, why colors matter, and the psychology behind the colors and all that. And then how to choose them, like here says logo, website, storefront, in-store design, uniforms, how to determine your brand identity. Of course, this website is geared more masculine audience, right? More towards men. I haven't met yet a lady who operates telehandlers. I would love to meet one. So if you are telehandler lady operator out there, let me know. I would love to have you. Maybe when I have the YouTube channel for the Telehandler Planet, maybe we'll, maybe I have you there for an interview or something. So then it comes to the colors. Of course, as I was saying, I have no idea about colors, but apparently, each color that you choose for your brand is going to mean something psychologically, or people, they're gonna associate it with something when they see it. Personally, I didn't know this, but the more you learn, the more you read, the more you learn, the more knowledge you gather. And I decided for this website of mine, this is the homepage. So I decided the main colors to be blue, this dark blue, because if you read in here, dark blue, it means stands for professionalism, security, formality. It's mature and trustworthy. So that's what I want to, of course, send to the people who come to my website. I want them to feel that this website is professional, it's it's trustworthy, and cool stuff like that. And as well, then I had to choose another color, because of course you need to choose more colors for your brand. And I decided to go with this thing here called complementary colors that are directly across. And the reason I did that is because I believe for us who are building websites, we need to have some buttons like these ones, for example, or call to actions, like we call them, like here, for example, subscribe. We need to use some colors that are they're gonna just here, click on this. They're gonna grab your attention. And yellow as well. I don't know if this is yellow. Please let me know if this is not yellow. But I think it's not this yellow, but it's some kind of yellow. So it says here, color complements or opposites are colors directly across from one another on the color wheels. Because they're opposite, they bring out the best in each other when paired. So you see complementary colors in a lot of sports teams. As well, I've choose yellow because if you just Google, you don't have to Google, but telehandlers, if you put this word on Google, on Pinterest, or anywhere else, you'll see all these machines that's related to construction. And as you know, many things in construction are yellow. The signs, the machinery, everything is yellow. It's like it's you know it's I don't know how to call it, but it grabs your attention. So that's what I want to do with this yellow in here, because I want you, when you land on this page, of course I want you to see. We need to answer the question, the three questions, what this is. As you can see here, it says everything you need to know about telehandlers. So what it is, what it can do for me, and what do you want me to do next. Okay, so this is about telehandlers, the first question. Second question, what can you do for me? Well, you can learn about telehandlers, or you can find information about all these services in here. And what I want you to do next, well, click on these buttons. Like I even asked the question here, what do you want to do today? So this kind of stuff we want to have above the fold all the time, because when the person lands on this page, that's the first thing they need to see, and you need to give them the answer straight away, like right there. Hey, what do you want to do? Training, hire, sales, blog, what you want to read, information on the blog, that kind of stuff. So I've chosen only two colors. Let me actually bring my sheet here, my spreadsheet. Where is it? One sec. I want to bring up the project details on the screen, which is here. I said I'm gonna share this spreadsheet with you guys. Unfortunately, I didn't have time because I want to make a video with it, because it's not enough. Maybe most of you will know how to edit this spreadsheet, but I'm sure many people will not know how to edit it because they're not familiar with Google Drive. So I put the colors here in the spreadsheet, brand colors here. So every time you gonna use your maybe creating images for your social media, or maybe I don't know, whatever you do related to your brand, you have the colors right there to quickly access, to have access to them and use them all over the place. So let me see what else it was here on the color, on the brand. Again, I'm not good with colors. I really suck with colors. But the reason we want to make this nice design for our website and choosing colors that are how do you say, related to the industry or the people that are going to be in your audience, is because it's obviously going to help you convert better. People will like your website better, and that's what we want to do. For example, I choose yellow. You see here, yellow says evokes happiness, youth, and optimism, but can also seem attention grabbing or affordable. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, the brand, I guess it has to, if you build a brand, I mean, this is going to be one of my brands. Of course, you'll have to have some kind of you will have some things from my personality put into it. So I'm always happy, optimistic, and I don't know if I'm attention grabbing, but that's who I am. I mean, happiness and plus, I think they complement each other very nice. These two colors, blue and yellow. If again, anybody has anything to add to this thing here, to what I've said so far. Let me just quickly do something. Velin, do you have anything to say?
No, man, I suck at colors too. So I'm just watching.
Did you, for example, when you build your websites, do you actually look at this stuff, like choosing colors and making a logo and all that, or you just
No,
no?
not at all, man. No, I'm leaving this part of the job for a few months later.
I see, I see.
I'm just like Tuk mentioned in his course, because I was making this mistake in the past when I was building other websites. It took so much time to adjust this and that, to resize the logo, to choose a color, and so on and so on. I was losing a lot of time when I have to write content and build links and so on, to grow the website.
Yeah, well, it's like I was saying at the beginning. I like to look at things long term, so I was never worried about building too many links at the beginning when I started my Amazon affiliate site, for example. But I was worried about building a nice brand around the website, um, choosing a nice and catchy name. Um, Again, things that had to do with my personality, I guess. But that's going to be helpful in the long run if you look at the building a nice logo, choosing colors and building a brand. Basically, it's gonna be very very helpful in the long run. uh, some people, they don't think for the long run, which is fine, I guess. Do you like to think long run about this stuff, or you're more kind of short term guy?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm always thinking about the long term,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what comes to my mind? In your case, it's totally fine to do these things at the beginning, because you need to have a professional looking website.
Mm-hmm.
So when you contact someone, a company, or a local business and so on, and say, "Hey, I have some leads for you," you need to show them that you're professional. You know.
Exactly. I completely agree with that, Velin. I completely agree with that because um, you're gonna be ranking on top of Google with this website, and plus we're gonna learn later on how to do Facebook ads. I mean, I'm going to learn and share with you, guys. I'm gonna learn how to do Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, and when you appear to these people, of course you want to be professional because the products that I'm advertising, they're not cheap. So a training for these machines can cost anywhere from 900 pounds, 1,000 pounds to almost 2,500 pounds. So it's not cheap. And because of that, that's one of extra reasons for me to look professional. Um, you know, so I completely agree with you on that. Look, someone actually sent me a message the other day via my website, and look what he says. He says, it looks like you've misspelled the word putting on your website. I thought you would like to know. Silly mistakes can ruin your site's credibility. You know, of course, I need to hire someone to have a look at my writing. Uh, but, you know, making sure your website, your property looks professional, it's extremely important, in my opinion. Right. By the way, if you guys want, I mean, I'm not affiliated with this in any way, but if you want to learn more how to build your brand, uh, or how to build a brand, I believe this is very helpful, from Pat Flynn, and the course is free. It's and Pat Flynn is one of the guys that I really like to how do you say, to follow and listen for advice. And he even says here, um, the things that he'll have in the course: how to build a successful brand, picking a brand domain, getting a website, kind of the things that I was mentioning a little bit here. But because there's so many things out there, like Pat course or other YouTube videos uh, talking about this, I don't want to go into too much in depth with it. But if you guys have any questions, oh my goodness, this actually is big. I think I started this training, but this is kind of awesome, and it's free. I'll leave a link in the description for you to check it out, guys, if you want to check it out. But that's kind of all I wanted to share today. And I think I'm gonna go here on Fiverr and get a logo for this website of mine. As you can see right now, it looks just the text. So I'm gonna look for this one. Looks really nice. This one looks really, really sexy. I like it very much. But look at the price as well. 170 pounds. Very, very nice though. Very, very nice. And I have a couple of more guys that I looked in here. Let me see this one. This one is 170 as well. They're very nice. That's the thing. I like how the design looks like, but it's just way out of my pocket, way out of my way out of my budget. So I'm gonna go here in the bottom and look for a few more of these. Let me see this one. This one is gonna charge me 42 pounds for a design. This doesn't look that bad either. What do you think, Velin? Should I spend money on 170 pounds on this design?
I think it's quite a lot, man.
Huh?
I think it's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot, isn't it? Although if I had the money, if I would be working now, I would definitely spend the money on this. This one looks really, really nice. Let's try this guy. I'm gonna try this guy. Sorry, I'm not gonna take the basic. I want the standard one because I want to have the vector file. Alright, so we need to pay first, right? It's been some time I haven't used Fiverr. Do you use Fiverr at all, Velin?
I haven't used it for a very long time, man.
It's good for this kind of stuff, designs and videos and stuff like that. It's not bad.
The last time I used it, all of the services there were just $5 as far as I can remember, and now I see that they're way higher.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be something for $5, but it's not anymore.
Yeah.
That's why the site is called Fiverr, right? But let me see. I need to add all this stuff. What best represents your company? Which logos do you like and dislike? Who are your competitors? What colors do you want or not to be used? So here we need to add all these colors from our where is it? From our spreadsheet. I'm gonna take this one. We go back to, where is that? We're gonna go back here. We're gonna add primary color, secondary color. I'm gonna put you some music so you don't get bored on the other side, because I have something cool here with my where is it? My phone deck. Oops. Just give me 1 sec. So if you, I don't know if you can see this. Anyway. Could not connect, that's fine. Okay, so I need to put the colors. I need to go through all these things here. What is the name of the company? Do you have any slogan? And I'm gonna have to give them 360 telehandler. An idea of what the machine looks like. So I'm gonna choose some of these images and send them to him. Just gonna copy the URL. Here are some examples of the machinery that I need you to create a logo about. So I don't know if my English is perfect there, but I hope he can understand me. The machinery. Lucky I have Grammarly installed. Here are some examples of the machinery I need you to create a logo about. You can get inspiration by. Anyway, just gonna add the logo is here, this thing in here. What is the name of the company? We need to put the name of the company. Name telehandler planet. I hope I'm still live. I don't know if I'm still live, everybody. It looks like. Alright, so telling on the planet. And the second thing he asks, what the best represents the company. I don't know what to say there, but maybe we're gonna take what I put in here. The hub for telehandler planet, for telehandler pros, contractors, owners, and manufacturers. Maybe I put that. Where is it? Okay, planet. What he asks now, he asks, which logos do you like and dislike? I don't know, bro. Just any logo, I guess. Which brands inspire you? I don't know. Who are your competition? I need to answer that question. I don't know yet. What colors do you want to be used? So 6. I'll put that one too. Number 6. 6. So where is this thing? Right. I'm sorry, guys, if I go quiet. It's just that I need to think about this stuff. My brain is not that fast. Which fonts best fit your brand? I don't know what to answer that. Who is your target audience? Does it feature a memorable design or gimmick? Do you have any other ideas of your own for your logo? I'm just gonna leave everything to him. So what I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna delete all this stuff, and I'm gonna just say, hey, go ahead and create something, and we take it from there, because I have no idea what to answer to him. Something. Start creating something, and we'll take it from there. I think so. What would you say to him? Touch portal, what's going on here? Hey there, just start creating something and we'll take it from there. Something based on the images that you can see by clicking on the URL below, and we'll take it from there. Name of the company, what best represents the company. Here are examples of the machine that I need to create a logo about. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start a order and see if he needs anything else. What information? Okay. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh Lord. You think it was expensive, Velin? 40 pounds? The logo? I hope it's gonna be nice.
No, I believe it will be a nice logo. It's not that expensive, man. You can buy a logo for $5, you know.
Yeah. What is this? Its order is in progress. Yeah, I think it's done. So next video next video you might see a nice, or next time you visit the website you'll see a nice logo here, hopefully. So now the next video I want to do in the list. The next video is here. Where is it? Why I keep losing my things? It's here. So the next video is going to be about to do. We come here to do. So we've done overview, keyword research. Also, I still need to create the social profiles. Okay, so I'm gonna mention that as well here quickly. As you can see, I'm trying to put more topics into one video so I can go faster into building the website, building the pages, putting together the calls and get clients and all that, and hopefully make money soon. So for creating the social profiles, I use a website called, let me see if I know the website. Noem. Is that the website or not? Yeah, this is the website. So I'll leave you a link in the description. You're just gonna type your brand name, and you're gonna click check it. What this is going to do is going to go out and is going to find all the social media profiles out there, all these websites that you can create a profile that are available with this domain, with this with this brand name. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna go and create all of these for your website. Well, it's only that. What is social networks? What do we have in here? I mean, I'm going to create not all of them, but it's good for you to have as many as possible, if not all of them. You can pay for a gig like this on Fiverr, but it's good for you to kind of dominate the web for your brand name. It's for your safety as well, because some people, if they decide to do something stupid and harm my brand, they can come here, create any of these brands in here with my brand, and start posting crap on the internet. That way, making my brand look bad. So let's create the Tumblr one. Get started. Do you do this stuff, Velin?
At the moment, no. But I have a cheat sheet somewhere on the computer. I believe it was from Brand Builders. I don't know if you've heard them or not. And they were creating social profiles for each of their websites. And I believe the last time they created around 300 or something, which is quite a lot. But
Yeah,
they're
it's
not
true.
only securing the brand this way, but they also said that this can help Google to recognize your website.
Exactly. That's exactly why we do this, is because um, Google will obviously, if you have more properties out there on the web with your domain, with your name, with your brand, well, Google will understand that you are actually someone serious, because you have a presence online. Of course, those backlinks from these properties back to your main website is not gonna give you a huge advantage or anything, but it's definitely going to help. It's definitely going to help your brand overall with the trust and syndicating your content as well. What the hell is going on here? Just give me one sec. So, telehandler. Telehandler planet dot gmail.com. Password. Just gonna use this password that I have here.
You misspelled the email, man.
Telehandler. Oh, the Gmail. All right. Thanks, brother. Gmail.com. Username telehandler planet. Letters, numbers, and dashes only, please. This is serious business. So what do they want me to do? Telehandler planet. Oh, it needs to be like no spaces. Sign up. Oh, it's okay. Telehunter Planet official. 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 How about now? Nothing? Well, I'm gonna come back to this one and create it in another time because it's annoying. But yeah, this is what I do, and I create all these social profiles. The most important ones like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and then I create some of the other ones, and then I go to my spreadsheet and put everything together here in the spreadsheet. We go here to accounts, and you're gonna put all your accounts in here. So this was Tumblr, but it wasn't ready, and then we're gonna create Facebook, and then we're gonna create YouTube. Actually, Facebook, I think I already have Facebook. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do when I switch off the video, so I don't kind of bore you guys with all this stuff. 11118943 because I don't know how to say your name. I don't know who you are. I have 46 new user, but Google says direct. How comes? I guess those are bots. Those are scrapers maybe who are coming to your website. That's why they're coming directly to your website. I'm sorry, just give me 1 sec, guys. I'm still having some issues here with the software. I don't know what the hell is going on. All right, back in business. Do you want to join the live stream? 1189423. It's like I'm talking to a robot or something. So the next step, as I was saying earlier, before going with the logo, the next step will be to set up the tracking tools, analytics, search console, and all that. And I'm gonna do that in the next video. And then we keep going through these steps in here. Very, very soon I'm gonna have the call tracking set up. I still need to look at a company who sells that kind of software because it's not cheap. Let me see. One was Call Rail was one. Call Rail was this one. Let me see the pricing of these guys. Pricing. Ooh. Per month. Wow. Plus usage. So local numbers, call tracking 10, local minutes, text messages, form submissions, no. $10, $500, $100. Then no form submissions. Call tracking. Offline call tracking, online call tracking, form lead tracking, no. Multi-attribution. I really need to look into this. If you guys have any software that you used, please let me know in the comments, and I'll look into one of these. But they seem to be quite expensive. I didn't know they're gonna be so expensive. So I better start making money soon with the website. All right. Um, if you don't have anything to add, guys, I'm going to end it here. It's been 50 minutes already, and I thought I'm gonna make this like half an hour or so. Uh, Again, this is just my thought process. Again, I'm not gonna tell you I'm a guru or anything. I really want to emphasize this throughout the whole process of this video series. I'm just gonna share with you what I do in my thought process, and without having any knowledge about how to do lead generation, just knowing that lead generation is it's affiliate marketing. So we have some knowledge as affiliate marketers, those of you guys that watched so far. um, but it's different type, right? We in this case we need to uh, talk to people, we need to sell the leads. It's a little bit more hands-on if you want, but once you set it up, it's exactly like an Amazon affiliate website. Once you set up everything, once you have some clients, once you send those leads, the money starts to come on your pocket uh, passively, which is what we want, passive income. So if anybody, if you guys don't have anything else to say, I'm gonna give you a few seconds. I'm gonna give you even some music, as I was saying, and I'm gonna close it in about 10 seconds. Let me see if this thing works.